Morning folks, I haven't done a walk into work video for a little while. Can't remember the last time I did one of these actually, must have been about October. Anyway, it's fresh in my mind that I was just thinking, obviously all this business with the WBC have basically cleared our friend Conor Benn of any wrongdoing, and they've reinstated him in their rankings from these failed drug tests he had last year. Which I find rather curious, because they can't see it, they don't see anything suspicious, and they've accepted his excuse of testing positive for clomiphene, which is a female fertility drug used to mask basically steroid use by a lot of bodybuilders, and they've taken his excuse of eating too many eggs, and I think it's absolutely ludicrous. And you know, he didn't knowingly ingest the substance. I'm not shocked. The WBC are terribly corrupt, as are most of the sanctioning bodies. WBA and the WBC are pretty terrible people. And yeah, so there you go. That's what that is. From what I last heard, British Boxing Board of Control aren't really happy with that explanation, but they'll probably cave in sooner or later, I'm sure. Eddie Hearn will pay some people off, grease some palms. I hate to be so cynical, but it's boxing. Boxing's a dirty sport, always has been, always will be. But I find this curious. There's a car coming, so if I stop talking in a sec, because there's a car coming, and obviously it will drown out what I'm saying. Oh no, I think it's turned off. Forget about that. But I find the not knowingly consuming the product in question quite a curious one, because it'd be like me getting drunk, driving a car, crashing it and killing someone, and then saying, I didn't know there was alcohol in that Coke. I thought it was just Coke I was drinking. There's another car coming. So, hang on a sec. Oh, it's a police car as well. How curious is that? Yeah, right. Off they go. Got a funny look. Never mind, eh? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Bloke walking down the road talking to himself. What's wrong with that? But no, that'd be like me saying, oh, I didn't realise there was alcohol in that Coke. I thought it was just Coke. And then the police going, oh well, off you go then, mate. Doesn't work like that. You know, the fact is he still failed 2 drug tests, and he still had this clomiphene in his system. So well, there you go. That's boxing for you. So we'll see what happens, whether or not the Eubank fight happens, although they were talking about Conor Benn fighting Manny Pacquiao, which I think is ludicrous, because Pacquiao, I think he's 44 now. He hasn't been in the ring for, what, 2 years, 2.5 years? So, there you go. That's the murky world of boxing for you. I also saw an interview with Savannah Marshall recently, basically blaming her loss to Claressa Shields back in October on her trainer Peter Fury, basically throwing him under the bus and saying it was his tactics that lost her the fight. Now, I do like Savannah Marshall a lot. However, I do find that hard to swallow. It was clear from the opening round that she was outclassed, and she was out of her league. And Claressa Shields was a far better fighter in every aspect than she was, and she lost the decision. I don't see a rematch going any differently. Yes, she was very brave. Yes, she fought her heart out, but she was still dominated pretty much. I mean, she gave a hard fight, like I say. Even Shields herself said she gave her a hard fight. But it won't be any different, and it's nonsense. But there you go. That's boxing. Everybody's got an excuse. Everybody's turning on everybody. Everybody throws each other under the bus. is a dog eat dog, murky, corrupt world, and nothing's going to change. Right, I'm at work now. It's now 3:15 in the morning. Another long boring day ahead of me, so take care folks, and I'll speak to you soon.